Culture, and we're gonna be talking with Miss Naelli Trujillo, the coordinator of the Benque House of Culture. Miss Naelli, can you let us know about the origins of the House of Culture?
Well, Vanessa, it gives me great pride to share with you that the Benque House of Culture is one of the only houses of culture in Belize that has been founded by Mr. David Ruiz and the grassroots initiatives of Cache, which is the community of cultural and historical endeavors in Benque, which has its origins of becoming an organization from the early 90s. They were the founders of the great cultural movement here in Benque, and they have birthed this place, and we have this space because of the initiatives of Cache, Mr. David Ruiz, and many members like Mike Mauricio, Ms. Pat Asling, Mr. Armando Chuling, who are founding members of this great movement. Early in 2000, the police station vacated to the other area, and this is where they found the space. On September 6, 2000, they opened the doors of the Benque House of Culture, which was operating under various ministries. We're now under the National Institute of Culture and History, niche, the Museums of Belize and Houses of Culture. But our origins are very unique, and this is the strong connection that we have with our community, that regardless many changes and hardships financially that we have with COVID, the House of Culture has still been able to manage, with the support of the community and its leaders, to have its way forward.
Let us know of what inspires you to keep giving life to the House of Culture.
Well, my strongest inspiration comes from the origins of the House of Culture, that there is a strong community bond with the community and the House of Culture. These are people who are very passionate about things. We are never alone whenever we carry on an activity. We always have the greatest resource, which is the people. The people always push towards their activities. We're resilient people, despite COVID, despite the financial challenges that we have been facing, especially with COVID. The people are, the greatest inspiration is to work with people, and we're never alone. We have the strong support of our leaders, the Benque Town Council, the mayor, and they have been pillars for us to go forward. My greatest inspiration is the people that I come in contact with. We impact lives. We have our programs, especially the Benque Marimba music program, where we have kids from various walks of life. And being able to provide a source of inspiration for them, to provide social cohesion, provide development, a place where they can belong and express themselves, is very key to the work that we carry on. So for me, my greatest inspiration is my community, the people I work with, and the people who I make contact with. And even beyond, because we've met various friends and supporters outside our community, because we're never alone. Benque is not an island. Nationwide, we are known for what we stand for.
As we know, this is a month of the woman. Do you have any projects that it will be taking place during this month?
Vanessa, we are partnering with various organizations, but just to elaborate on some of them, the Benque Town Council is working on and various organizations have joined in the efforts of a Women in Business Expo, which is a pop-up shop for all women, artisans, artists, women who work with catering. They're invited to join this movement. At present, from the House of Culture, we're preparing an all-girls band with marimba, with a melody from the late Lila Vernon, a cultural icon here in our country. We're ready and open to participate in other activities here that are in store for this season. We're also looking forward to working on a mural, all women's mural, here on the walls of the Benque House of Culture. This is a woman on a bicycle. A bicycle means the balance of woman, of being a woman. A bicycle never goes backwards. A bicycle always comes forward. It's gonna be depicted with floral art, which is whenever someone encounters a woman, you bloom, you flourish. Whenever a woman comes in contact with someone, you change the whole aspect of it. So we're having a woman, despite all the challenges that a woman faces, she's always someone positive to come in contact with. So we're going to have a mural project. We have this being led by an artist here in Benque, Carla Pinello, assisted by Miss Neymar Longsword and all other women. You don't have to be an artist to come and be part of it. You can come and sketch, assist, and just give a positive note to our women. We're also looking forward to working in partnership with the Benque Town Council. I think on March 31st, they're going to be having a walkathon. They're going to be having some recognitions, having a symbolic statue depicting a woman. And through the House of Culture on March 9th, we're going to be highlighting the work of Nurse Margaret Mary Juan, who has been a contributor to the health sector here in Cayo West. So on March 9th, we're also going to be giving recognition to Mr. David Ruiz, the founder of the House of Culture, and Dr. Kevin and Kenneth Guerra as frontline workers who have joined Eternal Life. But we're looking forward for all of these activities for the month of March of 2022.
Great initiatives, definitely.
Thank you, Vanessa.
Also, can you let us know a little bit more of how you handle your the aspects of your work, of working and other aspects of your life?
Well, Vanessa, I started here single, but in the transition of being a woman, I am now a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a friend, I'm a counselor. And working on a professional space, there needs to be a balance. It becomes very challenging when you have 3 children to care for and to be the mother of kids. And managing home, managing your work, it can get very challenging. But that's when we have the support of family, we have the support of our friends. I have the strong support of my mother, also of my nanny, I call her the fairy godmother of my kids. She's one of my strongest pillars for me to be able to come at work not thinking about my kids. I do have a strong family system support for me to be able to execute what I love to do here at the Benque House of Culture.
Lastly, to end our communication, would you like to send a message to the women in general?
Well, I always say Women's Day and Women's Month is every day, because every day we contribute to something. Every day we're working and struggling with being the best of what we can give. It's not the best of what we can receive, but it's the best that we can give. And that is something that I salute all women on making a difference. And we always need to remember that we're the backbone of society. So whenever we raise our children, we're raising a society. So whenever they go out, we as women, we should take pride. I know it's very difficult. I know it's very challenging being a woman and handling all the struggles of life, but we can go forward, and there's someone that always looks up at us, and it's our children. And I salute all mothers and all women on this special occasion. And every day is Women's Day. Every month is Women's Month. But this month we're highlighting our great women.
Thank you, Ms. Naelli, for sharing with us. Vanessa Salazar, Chulito Movies, Benque Viejo.